What's good, fam? Back up with another one. Today we're actually going to be picking up a Mac Mini. For years, far too long. This is a 2011. It does not even turn on anymore. Rest in peace. It has served me well. It served its purpose. So now we got to upgrade. Now the goal is to get this as cheap as possible. We started out by actually using the student discount on apple.com. If you know, you know. So we got it for $4.99 plus tax right away. But the downside is we actually have to drive to Georgia, which is kind of crazy. I'm not really a far driver, but you got to do what you got to do, because if I didn't get this now, I would have had to wait a month. I gotta get a keyboard, a mouse, and also a monitor as well, so stay tuned.
He brought me to the temple and measured the posts.
Driving through the US makes you realize that there's no real resting point. It's just such a go culture, go, go, go. I feel like in a lot of other countries like Europe and whatnot, the cities are designed for you to stop and rest. Here, it's just a grind. Canoes, LA, everything's very transient. Everything's very spread out on top of that. So if you don't have a car, that limits you in itself. So you just end up in this state where you're staying still and everyone else is moving. So the US definitely need a car if you're planning on moving here, or if you live here. It's probably something you've already noticed. Man, thank God I have a car. So we're about 30 minutes out now. I don't even know if we're in the state of Georgia yet, to be completely honest with you. It's 22 miles to North Augusta, so we're not too far away. And we are now officially in the state of Georgia. We just crossed over the canal. We gotta get Crystal. I haven't been to Georgia in over 20 years. Got a good brunch. We got a single and a double. My heart's really set on this double here. Things like a little mini gravy burger. It's actually much bigger than you would think. Like 4 bites max. Really good. Not good for you by any means. 8.3. Actually, that was an extremely seamless process. So shout out to the Apple employee, shout out to Apple Store. Here we have the Neo. Pretty nice little device. Here we have the Air, which is the one I was going to get, honestly. I'm glad I got the Mac Mini. This one's slightly a bit lighter. It's not as hardy, but they feel pretty similar. Then we have the Pro here. And that black color is nice. It's possible to pick these things up with one hand. They're so smooth. Some iPads here with the attached keyboard. Here we have the iMac. And we have the Mac Mini there. And we're out. I now have to drive 2.5 hours back. It was worth it, honestly. Sometimes you just gotta drive, clear your mind a little bit, get out of your local zone, get out of your comfort zone, you know. If you plan on buying an Apple product, make sure you check the Apple Education Store online first. If you know, you know. I got this for $100 cheaper. Started at $4.99 versus $5.99. And I didn't have to show any sort of ID or anything, so I'll take $100 off. I don't know about you. Our weight tax, our total right now is currently $541. Our goal is to get keyboard, mouse, and monitor for $100 so we can keep it around $640. I feel like for a solid desktop computer laptop setup, that's a pretty solid price. $641 for the M4 chip. Can't beat that. Prospect on a monitor. Here we have the Samsung 4K UHD for $65. I'm gonna try to get it for $50 if I can actually get in contact with the person. Saw this listing for a curved monitor for $100. Same one with these, but it's got 2 of them. I'll honestly lean towards the $50 one because I don't know if I need all the extra curvature. You feel me? One step closer to the complete setup, guys. I got this keyboard for $3. It's a mechanical keyboard, Royal Kludge. It's missing a key, but we'll just put a static key there instead. So all we need now is a monitor, which I already have one on Prospect for $20, and we need a mouse. Well, TikTok Shop came through. Let me use one of these keycaps to put on the number 9. Okay, it's definitely much shorter than the other keys, but it works. The setup is complete. Keyboard found at the Goodwill bins. We'll call it $3. It might even be less, honestly, $3. I ended up caving and going to Target. I wanted to get a trackpad or a magic mouse, but I don't got time for all that. We'll get it eventually. Initially $25, but I got a price match for $22.49. This monitor found on Marketplace for $50. Regularly goes for $120 to $200, so I'm pretty sure that's a great deal. Goes up to 144 hertz, and this one, I actually got this at the yard sale for $10, but it didn't come with the power cord, and I wasn't able to find one in time, so I ended up just getting this one instead. But eventually I'm gonna get a power cord for this as well. Also, we have this that came up to $541 after tax. $540, $3, $545, $25, $570, $620 out the door. Pretty good deal in my opinion for getting everything. Let's go and set up now because I haven't even turned it on yet. It's still in the box. Wow. It's official. So dense. And in the bottom half here, just a nice power cord. Just braided. Fresh power on. Moment of truth to see if this keyboard actually works. It says I have to press FNQ for 3 seconds. We have life. $3 keyboard for the win. Shouts out to the Goodwill bins. We've gotten our cheap back mini set up here. Now it's time to pay my taxes. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Peace until next time. Deuce.